Everybody, welcome to the Sweat here on a nice Monday morning. Hopefully, wherever you are, the weather is better than it is for us here in New England. But, you know, one last day of February before turning the calendar to March. It's a good opportunity for us to celebrate all things NBA, NHL. We'll do a little college basketball, mix in a bunch of stuff. And without further ado, we'll get to our analysts here. We got Matt Meiselman, Julian Edlow, both, of course, DraftKings contributors, as well as DK Nation Junior Sports Editor Chinmay Vaidya. Welcome to the program. How are you, man?
Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. Excited to talk.
Well, hopefully you'll still be willing to come back after all of this is said and done. You never know with Mize and Jules here. Let's get into it, guys. NBA building blocks. And, of course, if anybody has any thoughts, comments along the way, drop them in our chat, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. We're going to break down tonight's best DFS and sportsbook plays in tonight's 7-game NBA slate. Let's go with which guard that you are going to build around for DFS tonight. Chinmay, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I like two plays here tonight. Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, either or, whichever you're feeling. The Hornets defensively are ranking the bottom 5 in the following categories: points per game allowed, field goals made allowed, 3 points made allowed, and they actually rank worst in opponent assists per game allowed. So both guards are looking really good tonight for Milwaukee. Whichever your preference is between Holiday and Middleton, that's the guy that I would go with.
Mize, do you like one of those guys?
Yeah, I think they're all right. I'm a little worried about a blowout for that game, honestly. The Hornets on the back-to-back, but I do think it's a really good spot for Milwaukee. The other game I'm looking at, though, is the Memphis-San Antonio game, where the Spurs defense without Derek White, specifically against guards, whether it's been the same or not, I mean, they've rested players, so I don't know if we can use the recent stats on them that much, but Derek White's the guy that would have guarded Ja Morant. So I think Morant is a really good play here. Murray himself at 10,600 is fine, but Morant's actually $900 cheaper, and I think this matchup is maybe stronger than the season numbers would indicate. So yeah, paying up for Morant or Murray, I think this is a good game to look to stack to. This could be another one people are a little worried of a potential blowout, so maybe going the other direction here. And the Grizzlies may be shorthanded a little too. Brandon Clark and John Conchar are in the injury report, so it could be a boost for everyone on this team.
Jules, assuming he plays, Fred VanVleet's in a hell of a spot, only 8K for Toronto.
Yeah, not a bad spot for Fred VanVleet. I'm actually going to go to the opposite side of the matchup. Keep it kind of simple here. Go with a mid-price play. I like to spend up at forward and center, so I'm going to go with 5,900 for Seth Curry. You know, the analysis is pretty elementary. You know me, Kaufman. I'm not very smart. I like to keep it simple. Kyrie is playing the road games. He's not playing the home games. He put on a show on Saturday night. But you have Seth Curry coming down in salary, yet returning to play at home, so no Kyrie. Not the best matchup against Toronto, I'll say that, but I think just the amount of volume and usage that will now go to Curry with Kyrie off the floor gives him a pretty good boost. So he still managed 30 DraftKings points with Kyrie on the floor, but you know, a couple of those games without Kyrie, 38.75 DraftKings points against Sacramento, over 35 against the Celtics in a blowout loss. So I think Curry's a pretty safe play and very affordable.